I thought I came to Ghana for peace, but God has brought me here to teach me a lesson. Welcome to the No Shrinking Diaries, episode 2. How you guys doing? Yes, as you can see, we are in Ghana. And Ghana has been teaching me so much that you guys have no idea what it's doing, and it's literally changing my life. Some people thought I was running away, but in fact, I was really here to learn things I was not learning in London. Anyway, as you know, guys, I am in Ghana for the next couple of months. I'm now officially a digital nomad. I'm going to be traveling for Africa, staying in various countries. But for the beginning, I'm starting in Ghana. And yes, it's been 1 week. I have been in Ghana for 1 week. And what can I say? Wow. I did not know it was going to go so fast. First of all, I have to say that all the planning that I had been doing for the last 3 years, I did 3 years of research. I did 1 year of deciding what African country I wanted to start with, or what African country I wanted to move to or travel to, and it took me a while. And then I had the 3 month sprint into actively putting everything into action, which I will probably talk about in a different video. But something that I actually, this whole moving has taught me is that, boy, you can never be too prepared. And in fact, I was not even fully prepared for what is actually happening right now. And, you know, it is just incredible. So, I'm also realizing that I might be a little bit ADHD. Yeah, guys, your girl has trouble with focusing on small details. Yeah, I forget a lot of things, and not because of my age, but because, yeah, that's just the way my brain works. My brain focuses on big things, and then I tend to forget lots of small stuff. So I'm working on that. But one thing I'm learning about Ghana is that, number one, you need to adapt. There's no way for you to do anything in this place if you're not ready to adapt. So you better be ready to adapt. How can you adapt in this climate? First of all, you gotta be ready for the power cut. I had my very first power cut on, I think it was Wednesday or Thursday. Thought I was gonna cry. 6.5 hours. No backup generator, as in electricity generator, for the first time. And I had to get creative. That meant going to an internet cafe. Well, not internet cafe, sorry. Going to a cafe, ordering some food, going to a restaurant, buying drinks, and just really adapting to that whole thing. I have stayed in my first Airbnb, which was an absolute disaster. I would like to say that it was officially a scam because it did not look like anything that I thought. So I had to move into my second Airbnb, which I'm in here right now. I may have to move again, but we shall see. You know, it's all about adapting. As I said, we are adapting. This whole journey is all about adapting. So there's nothing new that I need to be holding on to. I just need to let it go. Let it go really quickly. I've learned in life that sometimes things that we assume that are bad, like bad things, we always say, oh, these are bad things are happening to us. We always think, oh my God, this is really bad. But sometimes these things happen for us to learn lessons and for us not to make the mistakes again. And as an entrepreneur and a small business owner, I've learned to embrace my failures, fall and get up quickly. Just like when I roller skate, as you know, I'm a skater. When you fall, the quicker you get up, the quicker you are going to learn. So what I'm trying to learn really here in Ghana is, as soon as something goes wrong, don't cry, be patient, be calm, and just embrace whatever's happening right now. So that is basically what I'm learning to do. Yeah, sometimes the service is slow, sometimes the expectation is not the expectation. I went to a Chinese restaurant the other day at the Accra Mall, and I thought, yeah, I'm gonna have myself some nice little healthy soup with veggies and seafood. And the soup was literally water and 5 spoons of vegetables and seafood, like tiny, like I'm talking about teaspoons, yeah, not tablespoons. So yes, adapting. Ghana is teaching me to adapt. Another one, I am not an early bird, as some of you may know. If you don't know, now you do. I'm a night owl, okay? My brain lights up at nighttime, okay? So when it comes to waking up in the morning, I would rather wake up at 8:30. I start at 9 with my clients online, so that's what I do. But because the temperature is so high, I have to wake up at 7 a.m. because technically the temperature is lower and more not affordable, what's the word I'm looking for? More acceptable around 6 a.m. till like just before 9 o'clock. So I have to learn to wake up early. So first time I woke up at 7:45, then 7:30. And then on the day I woke up at 7 o'clock, guess what? It started raining for 2 hours. So I didn't get to do my exercise. But hey, I work from home, my work is flexible, so as soon as I got my first break with my clients, I put my leggings and I went for my walk, and that was that. And the food is beautiful, the food is lovely. I can eat avocados every day, but now I'm gonna be eating coconuts to replace it. But here's my thing. At 45 years old, moving to a completely different country and learning this whole new lifestyle. Yes, I'm trading the comfort of London with all the amenities which are so easy to get. But in London, you pay with the difficulties of losing your income. So you're earning loads of money, but it's all going through your bills and the headaches and the lack of sleep and the stress and the depression and the loneliness. Whilst here, the amenities are not stable. However, you have to be ready to adapt and be flexible and move around. So if there's no electricity, you go to a cafe, you go to a restaurant, you go to a place that has a backup generator, or you go to a co-working space. And almost the same difficulties, but in a different way. So here we pay with the amenities, the lack of stability, but in London we pay for the lack with the stability, but the lack of happiness, enjoyment. Like here, most people are happy, even if life is not what it is. So this is what I wanted to kind of share with you. I will be back soon and tell you a bit more. But if you want to really be part of this new chapter, and this video has really spoken to you, I want to encourage you to join my No Shrinking Circles, okay? The No Shrinking Circle is my newsletter and a place where I share things that I don't necessarily share online, and I really want you guys to be part of that community. I want you to realize that the reality of things is that social media is dead and community is where the real glow up is happening. So if you guys are interested, make sure you click the link for my No Shrinking Circles newsletter, and I will keep you posted on my stories, my events, my adventures, and everything else that I'm learning new here in Ghana whilst doing my business digitally online. All right, my lovelies, keep shining, don't shrink, and let's continue to glow. Mwah. Bye.